Yeah, hello everyone. So this session we are conducting for demo session for Informatica IDMC CDI. So as we know that CDI is basically a cloud data integration. This is one of the services, one of the main tool of the Informatica cloud product. And this is a kind of ETL tool. So it is just a replacement of PowerCenter, what we had in the on-premises. So now they have moved to the Informatica cloud. So here we are calling this as a CDI, cloud data integration, basically. So we will go with the more details. We have Suraj with us, who will basically help with the training, and he will help us with the detailed course content and in-depth analysis of the demo session. So I am already conducting the training for this Informatica from 2016. My name is Sujit Patel. I think many of you know. We are in the training from 2016 already. We have delivered training for more than I think 5,000 candidates individually, and I have also delivered kind of training in the different corporates like PwC, BirlaSoft, SCL, TCS, and all. So we have a very strong network of trainers who are having a experience of basically 15 year, 20 year, and all. They are working as a solution architect, technical architect in the big MNC. They have on-site experience, and they have worked in the multiple industry of the different domains. So our most of the trainers are highly experienced, and they have very good expertise on the projects and all. So after our training, you will get job support, and if you are willing to go on site and all. So we do have good networks in the on site, like in Singapore, USA, Canada, and Europe side. So we refer our candidate as well because we are working for hiring and deployment as well. So we have hiring a separate team, hiring and recruitment. So we pass the resumes of our candidate after training to the hiring team, and they will take means from there. So they will pass that resume to our kind of direct partners, for which we are doing the kind of hiring and all. So there will not be any additional charges for that. So all the things will be taken care in this simple package. Okay. So now I will pass to Suraj. Basically, he will be our trainer for this technology. So he will help for two technology, CDI and CAI. So we have planned to conduct separate kind of demo for CDI and separate demo for CAI, because we are treating these two as a separate tools, because we are going to cover very in-depth knowledge about these two tools separately. So now I'll pass to Suraj, and he will means start demo part. So it's up to Suraj, to you. You can take care from here.
Yeah, thanks, Sujit. Hello, everyone. So I'm Suraj. So total, I'm having 18 plus years of experience working in the IT industry as a started from the development to now working as a solution architect for the delivering the IDMC project. So about this training, so Informatica Cloud is nothing but a cloud version of your Informatica PowerCenter. So earlier we are having an on-prem version of this particular ETL tool that is called an Informatica PowerCenter, and now same tool is migrated to the Informatica Cloud. But it is having a lot more features, so it is following the strategy of pay for you of what we use, and it is having this license-based licensing based on the like how we are utilizing this environment. So now, as we know, every technology is moving on the cloud. So this is also move on the cloud. It's called a IDMC. It's a intelligent data management cloud basically. So it's called a IDMC. Few days back, it's called as a IICS also. It's Informatica Intelligence Cloud Integration. So they are why we're calling as a IDMC, because they are bringing all the services in a single platform now. Earlier we are having a power center differently, we are having a power exchange differently. So now they are bringing all these tools into a single platform. So it's easy for the business, what are the service they require, they can easily activate and they can pay for this one and they can start using this one. Okay, so before going to the much details, we'll talk about the prerequisite here. So we will start this training from very basic. So and we'll go with the to the advanced level. So no prior experience is needed into this tool. So we will make you from very ground to the advanced level while going through this training. So there is a huge scope in the market for this ETL cloud IDMC platform, because a lot of projects are moving, going from migration from PowerCenter to IICS. Many other technologies are moving to the IDMC platform, as it's a cloud based, and it is having a, it's Informatica is already having a market proven base here. So it's a trustable ETL tool, what we can say in the market, and so with a very high demand on this one. So how this training is going to be done, I'll just walk you through the content first, and then we'll talk about the like additional feature, like what we are preparing with this training. So initially we'll start with the understanding the basic concept of this IDMC, like what is the IDMC. We'll talk about a few ETL concepts here. Then how it is working, why it is an iPaaS platform basically. So we'll go step by step by understanding on the basic side first. So we'll understand like what is the difference between CDI and CI, what is the exact difference here, and then we'll start with the CDI content. So this training we are starting from, as I mentioned, from very scratch. So we are covering the installation part also here, like how we can set up the complete environment of this IDMC. In as it's on a cloud, but few things needs to be set up on your local machines as well, like secure agent and all those stuff needs to be set up. So while doing this, we'll talk about how to install the secure agents. We are talking about the different database connectivity also here. So I'll talk more about this on when you're talking about the additional part. So from syllabus wise, content will start from here. So we'll talk about the like what kind of feature available in the IDMC platform. Like they are going with the low code strategy for the simple development. So they are having a synchronization task here. So how to develop the synchronization task? I'll just walk you through that in the training. This is basically a major topic, cloud mapping designer. So how we are basically doing the development, how you are designing your business logic. So we'll understand all the aspect of how we are going to use this particular cloud mapping designer. Uh, this is again, as I mentioned, we are going from very basic to advanced level. So this is at a basic level. So I'll cover all the transformation that is required for your development, like how you are designing your business logic. So we are going through all the transformations basically, and for each and every transformation, we are giving a use cases for this one, for like how you can build a logic. So we are having a few scenarios already developed. So I'll just walk you through after this. So once I go through the content, I'll just walk you through how what kind of scenarios basically we are having. So again, we will talk about the mapping parameterization. So every code needs to be flexible. So mapping parameterization concept is related to that. So when you're moving a code from one environment to the another environment, how flexibly you can make the changes into your mapping using the parameter configuration only, just a configuration file. So we'll talk about that more in depth in the training. Expression micro and dynamic linking. This is again something new introduced in the IDMC platform. So we'll talk about that. Replication again, it's we are having a new feature in the like I'm just trying to compare with the PowerCenter. So this is the new feature in the IDMC platform, replication task. Masking task basically again this is related to a data masking. So how we can mask a data many time now we need to data masking feature also. So Informatica Cloud provided a data masking feature also. Mask ingestion also we are going to cover theoretically, as this is a paid version, but still we'll cover as a theoretically here. Again, this is how you how basically we can how basically we can orchestrate your all the jobs, like what are the job you design, how we can orchestrate that. So we'll talk about here like what are the developing you done, how that is going to be orchestrated via the task flow. So this is basically define the execution order of your job. So again, we are covering the like JSON, how to read a JSON in the IDMC platform using the hierarchical parser. Again, it's the same like the hierarchical connectivity, same line, the intelligent model structure also will work, but this is having the additional feature, how you can handle the dynamic structure of your JSON or XML file. So we'll cover into this one. So once we've done that, all the content are covered. We will spending a few 2 to 3 sessions specifically on the performance tuning, because that is a major part will be asked in the interview and required in the development side also. So you should be taking care of the all the performance tuning part also while you're doing the development. So we will be covering very thoroughly, because this is very important part. So each and every point, how you can do the tuning of your job. So we'll cover very thoroughly and step by step. So this is when we are doing this performance tuning. Again, we are going to the all the points like whatever we covered till this point. We are again touching back those points like how you can tune that particular component or the asset from the IDMC platform. So we will talk about all the levels where we can do the performance tuning. So once we talk about the performance tuning, again, there is a major part how you can do the exception handling, because that is again, this will make your code more stronger and more reliable when you're doing the development. That is again majorly asked in the interview questions, how you handle the exception here. So again, we are taking a few 2 or 3 sessions specifically on the exception handling part here. So we'll talk about all the level of exception, how you can handle the exception, how you can design the audit balance control, how you can implement the alerting mechanism. Yes, so we'll talk about all the stuff into the exception handling. While doing this, the administrator part also we are covering. So at any point of time, you are not like you don't know this part, you know this part. It should not be like that. We are covering administration part. We are covering the installation part. Anyways, that is not required in the real time, but you should know. So we are covering the all the administrative part also, what kind of options you are going to see, how the users will be created, how the permission is going to be assigned. So all the aspect we will see in the administration part. Uh, Again, we'll talk about like, as I mentioned, like scheduling part. So this is again one of the important component, like when you deploy the job to the production, so how it is going to be scheduled or how it is going to be monitored. So we'll talk about all these components here on the scheduling thing, whether you're using the Informatica scheduler, whether you're using third-party scheduler, and how that is going to be integrated with your IDMC platform. We'll talk about all the aspect of scheduling here. So once we done with the while doing this all the training, we need to create a trial account. So we are going to help you to create a trial account. Those are the trial account. So for IICS, we are going to trial account where you are having all the services available. So if you see here, this is the trial account what we created, and it has the all the uh, available services that is required for this training. So we are this training is we are covering for data integration. So we are having a data integration, we are having an administrator, we are having a operational insight, we are having the monitor. So everything is available, and this license is available for 3 months from the Informatica side itself. It's a as I said trial version, and it is giving a full-fledged feature to you to do the any kind of development, anything here. So we will create a trial account. While going to this one, as I mentioned, we are doing the connectivity to the multiple databases. So we are covering, we are connecting two kind of databases. One is the cloud-based databases, and another is the on-prem databases. So for example, we are connecting here, we again will create a trial account for Snowflake and Salesforce. So for your practice purpose, and we will be showing the connectivity to them, like how you can connect to a Snowflake, how you can connect to a Salesforce. And on the similar line, all other the cloud database, you can connect with the same way. Like this is just what we are showing for the example. On the on-prem side, if you're having any kind of database installed on your machine, that is well and good. If it is not, then probably I will help you to set up a Oracle 12c on your machine. So we will provide the setup here. That is again a free of license. And we can install that and we can make a practice. So this way you will get both the experience, like how you can deal with the cloud databases and how you can deal with the on-prem databases as well. So Postman is required when you're working with the CA part. So again, that is we are covering, we are showing like how you can test your API using the Postman. That will help you for your interview and the real time when you're going to work. As I mentioned, for each and every part, what we are going to cover in the above content, we are having some scenario-based questions here to be covered. Okay, so I'll just show you this scenario-based question part. So if you see here, we are having a document. So where we are this particular content we are giving for your practice purpose. So if you see here, we are giving us some data and the scenario basically here. I'll just show you. So if you see, these are the ETL scenarios. So with the sample data, so we are giving this as a sample data. What is the expected output we are expecting from this data? And here we are having the answers also, but that answer is from the Power Center, and you have to design the same implementation into the IDMC part. So wherever you will get stuck, we are helping you here, but this will give you a better idea how you can design the particular logic into the IDMC platform. Anyways, in the market, we are having a most of the project on the migration that is moving from the Power Center to IICS. So this way you will get an experience that what thing you are configuring in the Power Center and how you are getting migrated to the IDMC. So wherever, anyways, we are going to compare this with the Power Center stuff, and you will get the side by side. You will get an experience on that side also, migration side also. So while doing this, like few common scenario-based question will be asked in the interview, like CDC logic, SCD type 1, type 2, type 3. So that we are going to cover in the training itself as a part of your sessions. That will help you to, these are the commonly used logic or asked in the interview. So we're going to be cover that as well. As I mentioned, there are a lot of projects going into the PC to ISS migration. So I personally work as with the Informatica Corporation as a migration factory team. So I'll just give you like how many ways the migration will happen. You using the automated way, using the manual way. What is the strategy to doing this migration? So we'll cover the as a part of this thing. So at the end of training, we'll cover the like 1 or 2 sessions. We'll take separately for this one. Certification terms. Yes, so we are having like a set of 500 questions, which is helpful for us certification. So we will provide this certification questions to you as an access. So this will help you to crack the certification if you're interested to doing this certification. Sample project. So yes, we are covering a one real-time project, like what kind of project and what kind of requirement you are getting for the real-time project and how you can start the implementing your business logic into the mapping. So that we are going to cover. On the IDMC platform, like for CDI, how your resume should be. So we are giving the bullet points so that you can, according to your understanding, you can modify that point and you can put you inside your resume. So you will get the hints like when the interview is taking your interview, uh, that will be helpful for you also to get the questions on that particular points. So this is covering all the part of the this training. Again, as I mentioned, certification will be, we are guiding for this certification, how you can do this certification. We are directly connecting with the trainers. So anytime after the training completion as well, we are providing support here. So for this particular batch. So yeah, again, we are having a 200 plus here. As I mentioned, we are covering a one real-time project here. All the topics will be covered and installation and all the support part we are taking care. So we are setting the complete environment on your own machine. So there is no any dependency on any other lab or anything. So you are going to handling your own environment as per your need, and you can do the practice on the on your own here. So that's conclude the overall content what we are going to cover in the CDI part, and what is the additional stuff you are getting from this particular training. So thank you, everyone. I think Sudhir, you're speaking on mute. Sudhir, you're speaking on mute, I think.
I'm sorry. So, thanks, Suraj, for your wonderful explanation and a great demonstration. You covered all the things in a very clear way. So, I would like to ask few questions on behalf of students, basically, so that it can help us them to clarify few questions, which are general questions. So, if you talk about Informatica Cloud, it's a very kind of common question about the lab. Okay. So, like for cloud SaaS and other services, we don't have proper lab. It's very difficult to get it, and we have to follow very comprehensive steps and all. So for
Mhm.
CDI and CAI, means what is the probability? I understand the means all the students they get the live access and they can request from their Gmail as well. So
Correct.
company ID and email ID is not mandatory. Is it correct?
Correct. Yeah. So basically, as I mentioned, this license what we are creating that is a free of from the Informatica Corporation itself. So we can create this license. You can use your Gmail ID here to create the license, and you will get a license for the 3 months here. And if you wanted again, once you expire this license, again you can use the same your Gmail ID, just use a different username, and you can create a lab for next 3 months. So you can keep just changing the username, and similar side you will get every 3 months access additional. So you can create as many as account that you're looking for until you're not complete with your practice. And for the Snowflake and Salesforce, again, for these databases, you will get a license for one month. So additionally, you can keep creating a license as per your need you require. And for on-prem database like Oracle, I mentioned, it's a free of license. It's a trial version, but that is having with the it's a free of cost license. Basically, it's a setup, so you can just install on your machine, and that you can use as long as you need.
Yeah, thanks, Suraj. So here the main license is regarding that Informatica CDI service. So you are saying that 100% probability we will
Yes,
get it, and
yes.
all the students are getting that without any problems. Okay, that's
Yes,
great
yes,
thing.
yes. It's
That's
very
great thing.
straightforward and clear to get the licensing lab. So we are covering all those part anyways in the training
Okay,
itself.
and what about resume preparation, interview preparation, and all? How we are going to conduct that?
So basically resume preparation. So if you see, we are sharing so we are having some sample resumes here where I'm not suggest to go as is with this whatever we put in the resume, but you can utilize the bullet points from this particular resume. So we are having a 4 to 5 resumes here as a sample. So from there, you can look at those points, make your understanding, and you can refer those points. So that will help you to prepare your resume. So you can take the all the points from here, from this sample resumes, and as per your understanding, you can modify and put inside your resume. So you will get a complete idea of like how the resume would look like on the CDA part and CA part.
Yeah, that's great, Suraj. And the next question related to freshers. So, hope this is a ETL tool, and if freshers have basic knowledge of SQL and all, just then if they know how to create table and all, so they can also learn this, right? Is there any means obstacles in that?
Yeah, so basically, time to time, we are guiding like what is the level of the student who is joining this training. Basis on that one, we can recommend few prerequisites for him, like while going through the training itself. Like we will understand like what is the level and where he's lagging. Basis on that one, we can guide him. Plus, this training we are covering from very basic. So I'll try to cover maximum thing here that required as a base for you, and from there, I'll pick it to the advanced level on this training.
Yeah, thanks, Suraj Singh. And if you discuss one real-time kind of use case, like already you are working in some project and all, as we know that we cannot disclose the client details in any training
Correct.
or any public place. So definitely, those scenario we can replicate in a different way so that you can understand. So we can put those scenario in a general way so that where the client details and other things will not be disclosed so that it will
Correct.
help you to enrich your learning, enrich your kind of skills for the development side or kind of real-time project side. So Suraj already having, I think you have lots of experience. You have done lots of projects. So students are going to get those all the kind of additional features, and they're going to get leverage with all those project experiences if they are going with your training and all, right?
Correct. Yeah. So how
Yeah.
this training is going to be? So we are covering the concept first, like what is the concept? Then we are talking about the general business case, like how this particular concept is used in the business. Then we are talking about the implementation. And topic wise, we are going to cover the interview question also. So that way you will get a better idea like how you're going to use in the real time. And plus you will get the interview questions also on very granular level. So this is how the training is going to be covered.
Okay, okay, that's great, Suraj. And from Invent Model side, I would like to add on that we are different from other training institute in the sense that we actually treat all candidates differently, and we understand that if some candidates has come to invent model, so we should fulfill their expectation after understanding the current strength of the candidates. We actually find the different pipelines, and we design different strategy as well to upskill that candidate, and we try our best to fulfill the kind of things whatever he had expected before joining. And also we have flexibility that some candidate, if they missed some kind of batches, so they can rejoin the other batches for the missing classes after 2 months, after 6 months as well. So due to some personal emergency or something, if they want to recap some sessions, they can recap after a few months as well. So we have this flexibility. And yes, if they want to have some kind of support on job support, if they are working in some complex project, so already we have Suraj, and apart from Suraj, we do have a strong community of the people who are working for the different data technology, especially in ETL, MDM, data governance, data migrations, and all. So we will try our best to help you if you are stuck in a project at any place. We'll try our best to help you for that as well. And of course, definitely we are going to help you for resume preparation. And also we will conduct some demo sessions or kind of verbal sessions for the interview preparation as well. And also, as Suraj said, that we are going to give you a huge list of questions for the interview that will help you to crack the interview in person as well. And also it will help to crack the certification kind of exams, which will be conducted by Informatica. So we will take care of that part. If you come on the costing part, so if you compare our costing with the industry, so our costing is not less. We can tell you frankly, we are very competitive, and we don't want to compromise on the costing. We are very competent on the quality part. So we can guarantee you about our quality, and if you want, you can take the feedback from the candidates who have taken our training. So we charge little higher from the other competitors because our trainers are highly experienced. They are 15 year, 18 year, 20-year experience people. So we believe in the better quality because time is value for the candidates, and if they are giving their time, so as an output, we should give the best quality, which will be fruitful for the candidate for a long time. So this is our kind of mission and vision. So I think at this point now we can conclude this session, and we are looking forward to help you. And if you will have any question after watching this demo session, so you can connect to our internal team like Aditi, Aman, Chand. So we do have an internal team of InventModel who will help you for any kind of support which will be needed during the training and all. So thanks, guys. We can conclude this session. Let me stop the recording.